Hello, world. This is Talking Live. We got a special guest here. He's over in the Netherlands. His name is Brandon. He has a record label, and man, he is hooked up.
Now, let's get ready. You are Talking Live with Lamar Bearden.
Welcome back, Brandon. We hadn't talked to you in a while, but we're glad to have you back. And you wanted to talk about your record label this time, don't you? Because we have some of your guests that are artists, and you have brought them to us, and we really appreciate that.
Hey, thank you. Thank you for having me back and also featuring the artists from around the world. How have you been? Good?
Yeah, I've been good. We would like to know what you got going, Brandon.
Yeah, so as you mentioned, this is the second time I was on the show. The first time was about 2.5 years ago. And what's really interesting is when I was on the call the first time, I mentioned an idea I had for a big music project. And then it was an idea. And now here we are 2.5 years later, and the idea was actually completed. So, for the people that haven't seen the previous video, the idea was to find one artist born in every single country of the world, all 193 plus countries. That included everywhere, even a North Korean born artist, a Vatican City born artist, everywhere. So I had traveled to 32 countries over a 14-month period and built a global A&R network. And I found an artist from every country. And we came together and we built something called the World Album, which holds 3 world records and has won 3 major global music awards in the last 9 months. It has the most languages ever on an album, with 93 languages, 121 music genres, and of course, the third record being the first time to ever feature artists from every country in the world on one album. And yeah, we won 3 major global awards. We won the Best World Music and International Music Artist Awards. We won a gold medal, and of all the gold medals, we won Best in Show at the Global Music Awards, and then we also won Best World Music Album at the Lit Music Awards. So 2 of those were based in the United States, and one was based in the United Kingdom. But I mean, I could talk for days, but that's a summary ultimately of what has happened. So yeah, an idea just to find all these artists, and now it's this gigantic community, and our planet has a world album now. So
Yeah, we're spreading out. We're spreading out this, every day. We're getting out there to the people. And, as I told you, you looked it up yourself. We're about 1 million something views right now.
yes,
And
you guys are making some major progress. Yeah.
yeah, and last time I think was like 300 views, wasn't it? Maybe.
Yeah. Since we've last talked in 2.5 years, it's been day and night. So went from from Kickstart to international for you as well. So yeah.
Yeah, we're on Amazon. We're on Roku and Instagram and others. Plus,
Yep.
we're getting hooked up to other cable companies too.
Yeah, I've watched a handful of the shows as well. I usually watch your show through YouTube, and yeah, great guest. It's informative topics and also entertaining. So I'm definitely a fan as well.
Yeah, we just like to get maybe a couple million more.
Yeah.
That would help.
When you get those couple million, then you're gonna win 100 million. Then you get the 100 million, you'll win a billion. So it's always
Right.
extra. Yeah.
I don't think I'll beat Taylor Swift. Do you?
Uh, might be a tough gamble there. Yeah.
I say hers you had 3 billion or something. What's the latest country you've been, working with?
The latest country? Well, I actually was back in my home country. I was in California in the United States before I came back out to the Netherlands, but I am living here in the Netherlands now. But I'm going to be traveling to Africa in 13 days. So I'm going to
Yeah,
Tunisia, which
you told
in
me
North
that on a
Africa.
phone call a while ago. Northern Africa. What?
Right on the tip, yeah. So it's in the capital of Tunisia and Tunis. So I mean, you got Italy, and right under Italy, the Mediterranean Sea, and then the very top of Africa, right there, north Tunisia. What am I planning to do? So yeah, there's another artist that lives out there as well. So I'll be visiting them. I've met them once before, and then also just gonna be continuing to push this project and keep building this community. So with the project, International Artist Project, as the World Album did come to be like our landmark album and release. I'm actually working on something as a follow up to that album, which I'm going to be releasing on August 28th of this year. So this will be the fourth album from the project, and this one's a little interesting, the concept. So as there were over 200 artists on the world album, for this new album, the concept is every single song will be a collaboration between artists born in two or more countries. So, for example, you got the artist from Greece, Congo, and Netherlands on the same song. You got an artist from Guinea and Montenegro on the same song. You got an artist from Estonia and Nicaragua on the same song. And I even found one of the only, so there's only been 11 people ever born in Antarctica. Like, Antarctica is not a country, it's a continent, but I actually tracked down one of the 11 people ever born there. And she's the first woman ever born there. And she's going to be providing music, a spoken word to this album as well. So it'll be the most globally collaborative album, as every song will be a blend of languages and genres. And then it'll also be the first album in history to now have artists born in every continent. That's never been done before as well. So the whole country thing was definitely bigger, but the continent thing is an interesting little extra side quest I tackled recently. So, but yeah, that'll come out on August 28th. So just a little under 3 months from now.
Yeah, I like it. I like Italian music. If you got
Yeah,
somebody, I would like to have
I do.
somebody from Italy do
Okay,
a
we
show.
do. The people from Italy, they're named the Fifth Guys. They are actually one of the most popular artists from the entire continent of Europe that's on the project. So they're in the billions, not millions, but billions of stream range through multiple platforms. So they make amazing music.
Hey, they speak a good English, I suppose, right?
Yeah, we're able to communicate. Yep. Second language, maybe third. So a lot of people out in Europe speak so many languages. Same with Africa. So it's rare that people don't speak at least three languages.
Yeah, I know the guy down in Brazil. He can speak 9 languages.
Yep.
And,
Most person I've ever met has spoke seven. So and that's the artist from Switzerland on this project. He speaks seven because you learn everything there. I mean, because you learn German, you learn Spanish, you learn Italian, you learn English. He now lives in the Netherlands, so we learn Dutch. It's Portuguese as well. So I forget what the seventh language is, but yeah, seven languages fluently. I can only speak one and a little bit of Spanish. So
yeah, well, I was with a Spanish woman 10 years and I can't speak nothing.
yeah, most of us in the United States, if we have a second language, it's usually Spanish.
Yeah,
So. But most of the time we're just speaking one.
yeah, I got some words that, I speak. Yeah, well, very,
Yep.
very, we got this guy from Cuba that's doing a show with us, so I don't know. We hadn't aired it yet. We're working on the editing and stuff like that.
Okay.
He's talking about all the problems with a communist country, and how they're being mistreated. He's going to be doing more shows.
Okay.
We also got somebody in Cuba itself that we might be able to get, you
Yeah,
know.
I'd love to tune into one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, they don't have no power till 3 o'clock in the morning to 5, so they got to do what they got to do within that time.
Yes. Okay.
And of course, you're
Yeah.
you're 6 hours behind. And we talked about the guy in Singapore.
Yes, which is 12 hours ahead of you, right? Yeah, 12 hours. Yeah. Yep. Same with
12 hours.
Singapore. Yeah, so they're right next to each other.
Yeah, we
So
thought about doing that show maybe around 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. That would be 9 or 10 o'clock in Singapore at night.
yes.
That's possible, right?
Yeah, anything is possible. So I'm sure anyone would be grateful for the opportunity. So
But
yeah, another thing I didn't mention actually about the project too, speaking of the artist, is Another first actually that happened, which was kind of awesome, is we were actually added to the ballot, the voting ballot for the Grammy Awards in 2026. So our album made it on there for Best Global Music Album. We didn't get enough votes to get nominated or win the Grammy, but it's still a battle to even be able to get on the ballot alone. You can't just throw it on there. You have to be put on there by the Recording Academy. So that opened up an opportunity. We got to be in Billboard magazine, the number one music magazine in the world, and we were featured on page 319 in Billboard magazine as well. So it was the first time in history as well, artists from every country in the world became Grammy considered artists, and also the first time in history artists from every country got featured in Billboard magazine, which was giant. That was such a good way to return the thank you for all these people providing me music and building this project with me. So
How's the girl doing in Argentina? We done a show in
she's doing
Argentina.
yeah, Lucille, she was on the first call with us. She's actually coming out to the Netherlands here the week of the release and the week of August 28th to celebrate the release party out here with us. And Lucille actually is the producer of, so I'm helping co-direct it and she's helping produce it. And we have a big fundraiser that we're raising. We've raised around about $18,000 since February. We're trying to raise more, but we're going to be doing a documentary on the project. So about the journey of it, about the artist, like there's going to be, your montage moments of the artist search and music videos and artist interviews. We're going to be filming in Bangkok, Amsterdam, Tunisia, which is also part of the reason I'm going there now is to scout, and then in California. So we're going to be doing 4 filming locations, and we actually already have the other co-director and a guy from Seattle that's done some stuff with Netflix that is going to be helping us put this documentary together. So, but that probably won't come out till like 2028 because that's going to take some time. We want to do it right.
Yeah, I
So
understand.
I had an interesting, I thought it'd be cool to like make a, like humbly speaking, I thought it could be a cool concept for like a movie too. I've always been of course people have their cancel culture and certain people that you shouldn't hire for movies nowadays, but I'm, if they're a good actor, it's whatever. So, but Shia LaBeouf, I've always thought this guy was a crazy good actor since I was a kid. And I was like, that'd be so cool if he like played in a movie after the documentary, like based off the documentary for International Artist Project, and show him go through the journey and like have main characters of artists. So, but I got a lot of ideas for this project. I'm gonna keep it pushing. So yeah. So right now we're finishing pre-production. We're almost done with pre-production. We've already chosen the filming locations. We have the budget for everything minus the post-production, and we've already chosen some schedules. So we're gonna film in February we're doing California. April and May, we're doing Netherlands and Bangkok, and then Tunisia. I'm probably going to be doing by myself with one of the cameras because a lot of people they don't want to travel everywhere, so I can't take them also to Africa. So that part of that'll be my filming.
Yeah, we got a director over in China was supposed to do a show with us. They ain't heard back from him yet. I mean, you can disagree with anybody and still like them. I mean,
Exactly.
that's the
So
way it is.
we all just got to get along. So it's real simple. So like we're all
Oh
just
yeah,
here, no matter what color, what language. Like let's just we didn't choose to live this life. We were put here, so let's make the best of it together. You know.
yeah. I mean, it's it's uh it's the spirit in people that makes the problems today. Hate
Yep.
and all that stuff. I ain't never met nobody just 'cause of their color. I like maybe their ways,
Yeah.
but I disagreed with them. I mean,
Yeah, it's another thing too. We when we were born, we didn't it wasn't like a video game where you choose your character. It was like this is who you get. You're either white, you're black, anything else. Like and that's this is the language you speak. This is the culture you grew up around. It's like that they're not by choice. So, but attitude is choice. So if someone's a criminal and like or doing horrible things, then maybe I may not like you so much.
yeah,
But I'm still gonna be respectful as a human. So.
that's the number one respect.
Yep.
That's what everybody should do is respect, no
Amen.
matter what they. I mean, I can do a show with anybody, and I always respect them, but I can disagree with them too.
That's
And
how it should be.
I don't
Yeah.
ask people their personal life. I don't like to get into that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in getting into people's personal life. You know what you
Yeah. If people
do.
want to
That's
share, they'll open up.
yeah.
Yeah.
What you do is between you and God. Don't between me. I
Yep.
mean,
Yeah, from my end, like, I mean, growing up in California, I know there's many different religions, but like, I grew up as a Christian, I still am, and ever since I started traveling and meeting so many different people all around the world, I've met some amazing, just such good-hearted and loving people that believe totally different stuff than I do. Completely different religions, or some no religion at all. And it's like you said, it's the spirit of the people. So
yeah.
that's
Same thing with
that's
me.
that's the heart.
That's same with my old company. You know, we used to work together on some
Yep,
recycling business,
that's how we
and
met.
that's how I met a lot of people in China, Taiwan, Vietnam, and all these places. And
Hmm.
yeah, everyone I might respect them, I might argue with them, but we still have respect for one another. One of my close friends died. Uh, his son-in-law is a big director out there in California, but
Hmm.
he died, and me and him was very close. 30-something years and never seen. See, that's one thing about this guy is from Taiwan. He worked with me doing business all over the world. Never cheated me, never lied to me, never disrespected me
Good man.
out of 30-something years. And his family is like my family. I mean, he's got some daughters and grandkids. Actually, he brought his grandkids to see me, his wife.
Beautiful.
She works as a director in China. She does. And actually, we're supposed to do a show together one of these days, but yeah, getting them all together, getting them all
Yeah,
together has something to do.
that's the coordination's tough sometimes. So
Yeah. And
yeah,
I mean, he connected me with a lot of people from China. I mean, and I had a,
yeah, same.
yeah, I had a guy from China call me the other day and asked me could I distribute electric bikes here. I told him, yeah, I'll go for it. If you want me to do it, I'll do it for you. And
Yep. Before I had met you in the solar panel business, I worked with people in different countries as well, like in China and different times for like cardboard recycling, because I worked on trash compactors for like 4 years. I was a regional manager and traveled to like major shopping centers and looked over all their trash compactors and all the recycling. Well, it was getting shipped out there. I know a lot has changed over the last 4 years, 5 years, but there used to be some big money behind those recycling rebates. So
yeah, I know. I was making a lot of money in recycling at one time. And,
yep.
well, divorce took that. But, I'm back up there. I mean,
There you go. Just keep on pushing.
yeah, I'm concerned about the solar panels, and you know what they consist of. You know what they got in them: copper,
Yes.
silver, um,
Yep.
silicone, all those kind of things.
If you can get it extracted, there's a lot of different pieces of value inside of those panels for sure.
Yeah, you can't grind them suckers. You can't. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, you can melt them down, I guess, but see, you're gonna have all that mixture of stuff in it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I mean, there's companies right now.
Recycling is a fun business. Yeah.
Yeah, they take the aluminum frame off of them now, and sometimes I don't know. I think the electric batteries are biggest
Yes.
problem with
Oh,
our
batteries. Yes.
yeah with our environment. I think that's the biggest problem we got. When you're coming over, you're going everywhere all over the world, but you haven't ever come to see me.
I have never been. I know I've been to 20 states exactly, 20 of the 50, and I've never been to Georgia. Not once. So
Uh, we're right next
I'm
to
gonna
it.
have to change that though. I'm gonna have to change it. I would have met you if I would have been with the same company from prior if I didn't go off and start this project, but
Yeah,
project worked out. So, but no, I definitely still want to make it a point to come out there. It makes the most sense to come out there on a way back to California. So
yeah. Are you going to be working around Nashville?
I don't have any plans for that right now, so I'm not super deep connected in like the country music scene. I mean, I work with some country artists, but not enough to go out there and travel. So it'd be more of like a
Well,
leisure,
you'll be
personal.
if this deal works out with Comcast, you'll be there. You'll be there. You'll be there
Yeah,
now.
I would
I
love
mean,
to attend.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I would love to attend. So it's not too crazy of a flight over the Atlantic. So
yeah, I hate flying.
I'm not a fan either, but I've been on over 300 flights now at this point, which is crazy. I've been over 300 planes. Yeah. So, and that's because both my old, but the working in the recycling industry, they were flying me all over the country and to Hawaii. I was going to Hawaii every 3 months,
Yeah, I
to
mean,
three different islands.
I used to talk to
Yep.
you when you was down there.
Yep. So
Mm,
a lot of flying. And nice when you arrive, your tropical paradise, but to get there and stuff. So it takes 11 hours to get out here from California. So to the Netherlands.
Yeah, I got a guy offered me a trip to Beijing. I told him, man, I think I'm going to Beijing. I
To
can't stand
Beijing.
it. Yeah, Beijing. Beijing. Uh,
Beijing in China, yeah. Yeah,
yeah,
farthest flight I ever took was from San Francisco to Seoul, South Korea, and then
yeah,
from there I went to Bangkok, but that was a 14-hour flight. That was crazy. So yeah, I
yeah,
think the
yeah,
longest flight you can ever take is 17 hours. So I think 17 is the longest commercial flight. So
yeah.
85% there. So
Yeah, I went to Brazil 3 times, but I was like 12 hours on the plane. And the first
yeah,
time
yeah.
I went coach, it like to kill me. I mean, I ain't no way I would fly coach no more.
That, that's the only way I've flown. I've got upgraded to like business, but I've never flown class before. So I've always flown just whatever's the most cost affordable. So,
Yeah,
but
well,
yeah,
my relaxation is important to me. So it
yes,
cost me $300, $400 more to fly coach. That's what I'm gonna do. Uh,
yeah,
uh,
fair enough.
well, I didn't
If you
say.
could
I
do it,
mean,
do it.
first
Yeah.
class. I meant to say first class, but coach.
Yep.
I mean, I know guys used to play. What do they call it? Come from California. The uh, white eye. What they call red eye.
Yeah.
But
It's my favorite part of the day.
before I go though, do you want to tell
Yes.
anybody anything? Uh,
Yeah. I mean, I would say ultimately, like right now, the most important thing I would tell anyone listening is go listen to the World album. Like I know a lot of artists always want to push their music and say it's unique and blah 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 and this and that. Maybe, but this is one way you can literally listen to a song from every single country on the planet in one album. So it's called the World Album International Artist Project. And I'll send you guys a link. Feel free to plug the link if you'd like to this as well, to the website. And if you like vinyl, it's on vinyl. If you like CD, it's on CD. If you want to just stream it for free, it's streaming it as well. So, but it's also a great way to get back to these artists because not only are you experiencing all these artists from all around the world, I didn't take any money from the project. It was fully philanthropy. I let the artists keep 100% of their royalties and full ownership. But in their contracts, it states that I encourage them to use half towards something good in their home country or anywhere in the world. So it's a full philanthropy project. So even though streams don't cost a lot or don't pay a lot, you know, some of these artists, if they make $10 a month, that's rent in some places in like East Africa, you know, so or certain parts like Southeast Asia. So, and it's just a great way to get back. So, but for the viewer experience, gotta check out the World album, gotta check it out. So,
so, who is our next artist coming?
for you guys, I think that if the other artist is still busy, I would love to send you guys someone from the Asian continent because I've sent someone from Europe, I've sent someone from uh, South America. I've sent someone from the Caribbean. I'm technically from North America, so I would love to get you someone from Africa or from Asia. And maybe
Yeah.
Oceania as well. So, but I'm going to lean on the Asia part next. So, try to lock down one of those artists for you, and whenever you're ready, next week, week after, anytime. So,
All right. We get on that cable in Nashville. There'll be a lot of people see your artist.
Yep, that'll be great. So
Yeah, and
yeah.
Cobb County, Georgia, and all that. But anyway, Brennan, if you head this way, I know you probably won't for a long time, but just all you have to do is
You never
call.
know. I'm a very spontaneous traveler, so
I
so
noticed.
I we're probably gonna meet at some point. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I used to call you. I'm here. I'm there. I mean, how does this guy stand this?
To be honest, I'm a little over the traveling now. Like that's why I stay in. I mean, I'm gonna be in the Netherlands for it's 2 months straight. When I go to Tunisia, I'm gonna be there for 7 weeks. Like, I don't like the 3 days here, 4 days here stuff anymore. I'm 38. I'm not, or sorry, I'm 37. Like I'm starting. I know I'm still young, but I'm a little burnt out on the
I
jumping,
don't.
jumping, jumping, jumping. Yeah.
But you don't need to overdo it. Don't matter how
Yeah,
young you
I
are.
think I already overdid it, so now now it's time to pull it back. So yeah.
All right. Well, I'm gonna say adios, amigos. So
Yes. Hey, thank you, Lamar and Jeff. So much love to both of you
yeah,
guys. And
call me anytime you want to talk. Okay.
hey, we're good friends for life, man. So
You take care.
all right,
Bye
all
bye.
right, y'all.
The views and opinions expressed on all Talkin' Live show presentations are those of the host and their guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of the Talkin' Live TV broadcast studio, EPB Fiber Optics, or by this network or its management.
In a world where every dollar counts, why pay full price when you can get more for less at Surplus Products for You? We connect buyers with a wide range of consumer goods and commercial surplus inventory. Whether you're looking for discounted electronics, office supplies, home goods, hosiery, or industrial equipment, our platform offers a diverse selection at competitive prices. Our user-friendly website makes it easy to find what you need, secure your payments, and get shipping straight to your door. We ensure a seamless shopping experience. New products are added daily, so there's always something new to discover. You can shop with confidence knowing you're getting value for your money. Join us at surplusproductsforyou.com and explore a world of surplus treasures today.